Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Alright, sorry guys, I didn't realize that my mic was muted this whole time. So we're trying to get the air elementals going here. We need to get all 4 elementals in for one of our quests, and that will also complete 2 of the other quests. So did not realize my headset was muted until just now, because I've been looking at the screen instead of looking at my recording software. Alright, so we're going with the air elemental. Food he doesn't need. We need 2 of them, and they want, you know, alpine environment. So let's go here. Let's click on alpine. Let's go with a couple of rock spires. We'll go with a few bushes. And then we'll do a few trees. A couple of big trees. Alright, and I think now we just gotta wait on the money for the air elementals, which we gotta have 1,000, I think, for them. Yep. So we need 2 of them. Got one. Right, let me go over here real quick. There's a gate to the trouble enclosure. How did he get out? Maybe the gate is not right. Or the fence, rather. Alright, let's look at the strength of their element. I don't understand. Miss a spot on the fence. Alright, let's try putting in another one of these. strength. Let's try again. See, they just fly right over. We're gonna try this again, but this time we're gonna wait until we have enough to put both of them in there. Alright, let's try again. Oh, they're just... I don't know what's going on with this. Alright, well let's... Alright, so I guess we're going to change this, so let's get rid of all that. Alright, we're going to start with the stone elemental. Alright, earth elemental, their strength is 34, they like fighting, and they want forest. So forest ground. Alright. So I'm not sure about the air elementals, why we're having such an issue with those. So we're gonna try the other ones. Now we need forest decorations, so let's click on forest. We'll go with a few bushes, a few plants, a couple of rocks, and then go with a couple of trees, a couple of stumps. And then they won't fighting. So 2 and 3 and 4, and then we just gotta buy them, which is gonna be 1,000 each. We'll wait till we get that. There's 50. It's 30. Let's go with it's 15, 30, 40. Let's put that there. Alright. Let's make this a little bigger. We're gonna get rid of this. Maybe it wasn't big enough, I don't know. But we'll make it bigger anyway. now we just gotta save some money for the stone elemental. Couldn't find it, right? Okay, guess we should put gates on both sides. Hey Savage, how's it going? Just trying to save up some money to buy the earth elementals. I tried the air elementals and they kept escaping on me. I don't know what I need to do, but we're going to go with the stone elementals this time. I had to go through a lot of money because you don't get money back for destroying things, so trying to get the earth elementals in, which are 1,000 a piece, and you gotta have 2 of them, so I'm waiting for 2,000. I'm actually going to buy one just to see if it'll escape, because if it escapes I have no idea what to do, because I've got the strongest fence and the strongest gates, and I had that with the air elementals with the grounding crystals and they still got away. So I don't know what to do on that. Alright, let's see here. Almost at 1,000. You doing alright today? Going okay. Still have some after effects of the migraine, but I'm doing alright. Alright, so let's see if that guy tries to escape. He's happy with everything. Probably need to change that to forest ground. Yep, he got it. I don't know what else to do. Oh, well, hold on. May have found a problem. Yep, there's the problem. There's a hole in the fence. At least for that one. Okay. Okay, well, back to the drawing board. That. Alright, that's fixed, so. We just need... I'm just going to wait until we have the 2000 and see if we can keep them in there. I mean, the crystals don't really... What is... Used binds... for health and life. That's for undead. Keeps them from taking flight. I mean, I could put these in. They're 500 apiece. Increases strength of walls. But it only has a strength of 34. And the wall strength is 50. And the gate strength is 40, which is the highest I can get. So I don't really know. Well, I'm hoping I found it. I don't know. If they break out this time, I don't know what to do. Because there's not, like, they don't require sleep. They don't require food or drink. They've got the fighting things in there. They've got forest decorations. And they want 2, so let's try see if that works. Because if it doesn't, I have no idea, and there's not really any kind of help anything anywhere. So let's just see how they do. Guess we could put a few more trees in there. Alright, let's check and see what they think. Okay, they're happy. Maybe they won't escape this time. Anyway, before we can build the next enclosure, which I guess we're going to try the water elementals next. Yeah, I don't know either. Let's hope. I mean, they've got everything they want. Like, they seem happy. So. But we can go ahead and start clearing this area out over here. That'll be good enough. Let's see if they're still in there. So, alright, so let's check the water elementals out. They want lake. They want one. They want swimming, so we're gonna have, I mean, I'm assuming the lake ground will do for that. Yep. Alright, let's see here. Let's build the enclosure first. Alright, let's we'll just start. It's gonna be expensive. Alright, well, at least we got that part of it done. Let's go ahead and that for a minute. Let's check on our... Okay, they seem to be cool now, so... How are they not finding a way into the troll enclosure? There's 2 gates here. I don't understand. Maybe I need one on this side. I don't know. There's all kind of entrances into that now, so okay, let's go ahead with more lake ground. I think that'll be wide enough, so let's let's go back to here. Alright, we just gotta wait. Alright. Alright, let's get a little bit more in. Alright, that takes care of that. Let's go back to here. Spin around. Alright, that completed that. We need to go one more this way though, so. We'll just leave it there until we get 780. And then we can finish up our fence and then start enclosing all the rest of that in. I can't. It's so hard to see these lines. Yeah. All in the rights. Oh, I see why. That makes sense. I was off by a little bit on that other one. So we need to get to 400 to finish that line, then we can finish our fence. Which will be several thousand. fix that for us. Looks like it. We need 2 more. Alright, now go back to walls. Alright, we need 500 to finish that. Let's see how much it's going to cost to finish our wall. 1850. And then we got to finish all the water. Then we got to put decorations. And then put the things in. So yeah, a lot of money. At least it doesn't take terribly long. All that fun stuff, yeah, exactly. What? Quit, Mandy. Quit.
I got bad news from Merrill Lynch.
What?
They wouldn't even let me talk to anybody. They said that my employment status wouldn't be updated until sometimes 45 to 60 days. That's when I can do something when they send me a letter in the mail.
Okay.
But I've got 30, 32, 34,000, and that loan was like 6,000.
Yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and finish the wall at least. Alright. Now, they keep saying they can't get to the rat enclosure. So, I guess we'll put a door on this side. It can be a cheap one. Alright, there's gates on both sides now. So that'll work. At least our earth elementals are not trying to escape on us. Alright, let's go ahead and... Well, actually, let's go ahead and put a gate here. Alright, now let's double check what they need. Alright, so just swimming, lake, and only one. Alright, let's go to lake decoration. Alright, so I'm guessing the water is swimming, because I don't see anything decoration wise that will do that, so we'll just alright, let's spin around here. Alright, so 380 to do a whole road. To look at this side. This road here.
I got a lead on the insurance.
What?
Christy said to try AEM Better. They have very good insurance. One I was trying to get because they canceled her policy with Walmart and she had to get it out and she had to get it. And she's been a week in the hospital when she had that before and she didn't have a copay and she didn't have a deductible. I mean, nothing. She had no out-of-pocket costs, just that the insurance paid 100% hospital bill and medication. That's the one you read.
Yeah.
Already told the mom to, or next one. She did not play it enough. Or get the kids that information and put it in the we'll prescribe those.
Yeah. Savage said hello. She said hello back. Actually, she said, hey, baby doll. She said for you to calm me down. She got fired today from her job, so we're a little bit stressed about that. I don't know.
Because I use my engine. I'm not dip. I didn't think about it, and I used my discount card at Walmart. I didn't even think about it. Split it. Really worth it. I guess so. Keep it till I pay it. That they
No, I don't know how that'll work.
oh,
I said I don't know how it's gonna work. Just don't worry about it. Can't do nothing about it either way. Alright, let's go ahead and put a few decorations in. Let's do some lily pads. Do a couple of rocks. Do some reeds. Guess they have to be put in the water. We'll come back and do some more in a little bit. Alright, well, yeah. We'll figure that out in a bit. Oh yeah, well she's already got an interview for another job tomorrow. So hopefully that'll work out. It's actually a lot less gas and a lot closer to where we live. So alright, so these aren't gonna work because I can't put the water down. I'll put those back later. So I mean you know, I'm trusting that it'll be alright. It's just a little frustrating because she had been with the company for almost 15 years. But it will save us a lot of money in gas if she gets something close to the house, because she was driving 20 miles one way to get to work. And the place that she applied is literally right around the corner. She could walk to work if she had to. Yeah, exactly. But I ain't gonna stress over it. I mean, we'll just have to play it as it comes. Now we'll go back with the rock. A couple of rocks anyway. We'll do one of these. One of these. Okay, maybe not. Okay, so it doesn't like putting the rocks down. A large lake tree. What is it? You can have whatever you want. Okay, how about this? Okay, let us put those in there. Okay. Let's go back to ground. Let's go back here. Put one of these in. Alright, we'll just let some money build up and then we will put down more of this. Let's look here. We're making decent money. Double check, make sure we've gotten all that. We have. So we just got this section here to finish up. We'll save a little bit of money. How much does it cost? So 440. So we'll try to save 880 at a time and do two rows, I guess you could say.
It's underwater.
Huh?
Terrarium.
What?
It's a terrarium.
Well, it's a water, it's like lake water for the water elemental that I'm gonna get. But I have to fill it all in with water before I get him. And it takes 800 for just this much. 880 for just 2 rows, and I've got like 16 more rows to go. So yeah, I gotta turn all that into water. Alright, they keep having a problem with this rat enclosure, and I don't understand. I have got gates on. Well, I don't have a gate on this side, I guess. So I guess we can put one there. Gate. Right there. Okay. And I guess I need a metal gate on this side of this one. This one has both sides. The Sphinx. I should probably put one up here. Trolls, there's one all the way around. And there's only one side to this one side to that one. Yeah, there's gates everywhere. I don't know why they couldn't find. That makes sense. I mean, there's 1, 2, 4 gates over here. And there's 2 gates over here, and there's only 2 paths to it. Unless we'll just put another one right here. Alright, back to doing water. Guess we'll just do the 440 at a time. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Let's go ahead and clear up some space over here. I'm going to have to clear it all eventually anyway. While we're waiting on money, I can just be clearing stuff out. This map is a lot bigger than I thought it was. I'm just clearing out the bushes and stuff like that, because you'll have to put whatever kind of ground that they want. When you get an animal, a different animal, they'll require different ground types. And these are all forest decorations, and I've only got so many that are forest, and I'll just put what I want in there whenever. They just, yeah, I'm destroying them. I'm just letting some money build up, and this doesn't cost money, it costs magic, which is, I've got 5,000 magic points, so. Alright, that's good enough for now. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that actually kills a good bit of time while I'm trying to make money, so. go ahead. I'm gonna put a gate on this side. Right there. I'm gonna go ahead and get our stone path. We're gonna do 2 rows to here. And then how much? That's expensive. Well, we'll do that. That'll give us a path to start with. And then I'll do another path up through here and around through here. But we'll wait on that. We'll go back to finishing up this one. So I'd like to get this one in before the end of the stream. Alright, let's check again what our requirements are. Don't think we need anything else. Yeah. And they are 1,000. So. Long wet grass. How much is this? It's 5 each. It's way cheaper. And it is considered lake. What is this? Lake rock. Hey, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, we can get by a lot cheaper by doing this. Do some lake rock in there. And then we'll do water on the other side. How much do we need to finish that? Yeah. Alright, so we need 2,200. We're just gonna have to sit here for a bit. We actually need 2,200 plus a little bit more for decoration, plus a little bit, plus another 2,000 or 1,000 for the water elemental. But we'll give it some lake rock in there to kind of break it up, make it look different. I guess we could go 2 rows. 2 rows of water, or yeah, I think we'll do 2 more rows of lake rock. That'll work. And then the rest of that'll be water. Alright, let's I wanted to do over here is do path around this way. Alright. And we still got to put gates in too, or a gate at least. I may put another one on this side. Actually, we'll probably go ahead and do that. Put a gate right here. How much is this gate? 200. Alright, now we just need water. So, can't see my money total there. 1,260. $13.20. Okay. Hi Josh, how's it going? Oh, it's all good, Savage. Um, well, I had a really bad migraine yesterday, and then 2 days before that, I wasn't feeling well. My sinuses were killing me, so I streamed a couple of times in the mornings, but just ran out of ran out of energy. But hopefully, I'm getting better, and just kind of had some after effects of the pneumonia. It just kind of zapped me, but I'm doing much better. I mean, I feel better. So hopefully, after today, I'll be back in my full stream mode, doing my 4 streams a day on most days. But yeah, I just didn't feel good. And like I said, I streamed a couple of times, and then I was supposed to stream at 7:30 this morning with Stormfall, and I just wasn't able to. But I did this one here. I'm gonna go until about 12:15, 12:30 ish. And then I'm going to take a nap, so I'll be awake for my other 2 streams tonight. But I want to at least get the water elementals in. Or elemental. I may put 2. We'll see what, I mean, I think he's going to have everything he wants here, but we won't know until they actually, we actually get him in, if he's going to be happy or not. Actually, you know what? I want to do something a little different here. I don't want that rock going all the way up to... I just kind of want it to be in the middle. Let's do it that way. Yeah. And the way there's water all the way around. Yep, now we'll just wait on our $1,000 to put the water elemental in. And then I have no idea what's going to be next. I've tried the air elemental twice and nothing worked. And it doesn't... The only thing it says is social, which I don't think there's anything in here that gives social. You know what? I wonder... Okay, that's for meat. Never mind. Let's see. Spider nest. All gold. Yeah, I don't really see anything... that says social on it, so... We can put a pond in here and make it happy. We'll do a couple of ponds on the stone. That way, I don't know if that'll take care of it or not, but... Alright, so just need a little bit more and we can put him in. We'll add a few more decorations after we put him in. Okay. put it in for some reason. I guess it's gotta all be water. Okay, well, back to the drawing board. Yep, get rid of those. Okie doke. Trying to make it look different and can't do it. That is the troll, and the guy walking in that enclosure above where I'm at right now. He makes that noise. Alright, so I'm gonna make another 1300 to be able to do this. Hopefully it will let us put this in after this. Alright. Now we just gotta build back up $1,000, so to kill time, we'll do this. And I do want to ask y'all's opinion of something. Do you think I should play this a little bit in between the next stream just to build up money so we can right away build an enclosure? Or do y'all want to see the struggle? Because it makes no difference to me. And what I was thinking about is just letting it run for a couple of days, you know, like run it 30 to 45 minutes and just build up money so we could build some kind of another enclosure next time we come in. Or do y'all want to see me actually go through the struggle? Because, I mean, I know some people enjoy that. And it doesn't matter to me, so I'm going to play it regardless. Because they did send me a key, and I do want to thank the developers for sending me a key again. So I could showcase this for y'all, and we'll be doing this again probably in the early part of next week. I've got to rework my whole entire streaming schedule, so I don't know what day, but it'll probably be either Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday when I stream this one again. I've got to do some refiguring because of different other streams that I'm doing now. Deforested enough of that. Let's see. I'm okay with you building up money, but it's honestly your choice. I don't really have a preference either way. I mean, it just, I figured if, okay, why is it not letting me put this water elemental in? I mean, I know it's big enough enclosure. to be in water. Yeah, I get that. And this is water. It's all water. Maybe it can't have a fence around it? Let's see. I don't want to... I don't want to tear down on the fence. See, like, it doesn't give enough... Doesn't give enough description on what... Alright, let's make sure they're still... They're happy. Okay. Walnut elemental. That is lake decoration, correct? Yes. It is lake. Deep water. Let's see here. Let's try. Maybe we put some long wet grass. Let's see if we can spawn him on top of that.
Roar!
Challenge cleared. Okay. Oh, so yeah, they like water. But apparently I didn't need the deep water, but they're happy, so that's good. Or he's happy. We're gonna go ahead and put 2 of them in there just because I don't want it to be by itself, and we're gonna expand that lake grass out a little bit. So they can have some room to move around. Just make it look weird. Alright, and then we'll put in a few more decorations. Let's do a couple of large lilies.
Roar!
And then we can do some of these smaller stones now. Okay, so I'm understanding a little bit more. They should both be quite happy. Yeah, they're quite happy. Let's see. Medium-sized zoo, so 15 animals. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Alright, so we actually made quite a bit of money off that last challenge. So let's go ahead and I want to get ready for the next enclosure. Alright, let's go back this way. I'm going to extend our path over here. Go to right. 4250. And then come on. Alright. What, babe? Oh. Alright, so we could go ahead. Now, I'm trying to decide here if I want to just put another enclosure right on the back of this one and then just make the path around it, or what. But let's see. I want something different. I guess we could try the fire elemental. We need to do that one. I still don't understand why the air elementals were getting out, but let's so lava bathing, he's gonna want lava pools, and he wants volcanic flooring. Alright, well, let's go with a stone. I think I'm gonna do I think I'm gonna build the pen. Yes. Come on, just go straight, please. There. Alright, so we need to change that to volcanic, which is going to be volcanic stone, volcanic lava. Now what does it say? It just says volcanic, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, volcanic. So we're going to go with the volcanic stone. Ooh, that's expensive. Alright, we're gonna do half. Not quite half. We're gonna do about this much to get started. Alright, so that and we know that he's gonna want the lava pools. So let's put a couple of those in to start with. Okay. And then those count as fighting, so I didn't realize that. Alright, let's go back to here. And we'll check in on the fire elemental. Alright, so no food, no drink. They won't allow the bathing. We have that. Alright, cool. We need a... Let's see here. Yeah, we'll put a gate. Do this one here. Alright, and then let's go with our path at least 2 deep around. So we need 860 for that. Well, we'll see where we're at the end of this. Because I think we have enough time to finish this enclosure. Alright, so we got the path there. Let's go ahead and extend it this way. I want to go at least 2 wide for now. May do 3 wide on this side. Alright, 3 wide. Up to here. Yeah, we'll go 3 wide, so we need 540, and then we'll start filling in with lava rock. Actually, we're going to put a gate on this side and then fill it in the lava. Alright, there's that. That gives us a path all the way around, which is kind of what I wanted. Now these are 200. So let's get... Alright, now we just need to save some money, go back with... graveyard. No, graveyard, I want this. Now I am going to do do some lava in the middle. Just to make it look good. And then the rest of it we will fill in with this. Now let's spin around here.
Hmm.
Alright, so 360 per row. Alright. Alright, let's go back into here. How much are the training dummies? 20. We're gonna put a couple of these in anyway, just because they may burn them up, which is alright. Not stressing over that. Alright, and then we need alright, let's go destroy some more stuff. Just keep going on through here while we're waiting on some more money. What I may do is play a little while and just kind of go through and do this off camera. Going through and just deleting all this stuff, so when we get ready to expand, it'll, you know, we may miss a few bushes or something because sometimes you can't see them, but for the most part we won't have to deal with this anymore. So I'll probably do that sometime off camera between now and the next one, and let it build up whatever money it builds. But you can see how expensive it is just to build one enclosure. So alright, we should be able to get a decent amount of this done now. So we may actually get these in too. So alright, let's see here. How much is that? 3,400. Well, we'll wait until we have 3,400 so we can at least get up to the little lava pit we made.
Hmm. Hmm.
Now, we got a path, and I need to put a gate on this side, and on this side. So let's go ahead and do that, because they're always complaining about not being able to access stuff. Alright. Now, let's go back to... let's spin around this way. Alright, so... $560. We can do 280. And then let's go back this way. Next row is going to be from here. $720. Looks like I missed a fence too, and I need to fix that too. Before we go any further, after we put this lava rock down, or volcanic rock, I guess you should say. Welcome back. We need a wall right here. Let's double make sure all that is enclosed. It appears to be. Got our gates. Alright. The Sphinx, I love it. It's just, Ah, gotcha. Alright. this says crystal fire. By controlling fire, this crystal prevents things from burning near it. I don't know if that's going to be necessary. They're $1,000. So I guess if we put it by these gates, it'll keep him from burning the gates. So we need to put those in. Alright, let's go back to our rock here. That makes sense to me anyway. I gotcha. Huh? Yeah. Bring me a whole one too. Alright. So we're pretty close to finishing this one, so that's good. Of course, we still gotta decorate. But decorating is a lot less expensive, so. Let's get that. Alright, now let's see how much it's gonna cost to finish. Spin this way. So I'm gonna start here. So 3060. Oh, she's bringing me a donut. She bought some donuts today. She's already had 3. This is my first one. No, I actually do most of the cooking. Just plain old glazed donuts. They are.
Where's the space?
Right there. There's 2 of them. One here and one there.
Never mind yesterday with their fridge.
Do what? Mmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I haven't thought about lunch. We had a late breakfast, so I may not eat anything until I get up from a nap.
Hmm.
Hmm. Alright, almost there. Oh, I'm building another pen. It's expensive. Yeah, it costs like about 20,000 to build a decent sized pen. A fire elemental. Alright. Just about 600 more bucks and we can finish the flooring at least, and then we can put out a few more decorations and then hopefully get the fire elemental in before 12:30. I don't know if we will or not, but if not, we'll be
Hmm.
getting it in the next stream. Like I said, it's probably going to be Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday morning. Really just depends on how I work out my schedule. I've got the rest of this week scheduled already, and I may have to change some of those because of streaming with Strychnine. He's off this weekend, so may have to change a few things around. But alright, let's go ahead and look at decorations. Volcanic. Alright, we got a charred tree.
Hmm.
Got some charred rocks. And an ash pile or two. And then we'll do one more. Two more of these lava beds. Yes, we'll be doing that Sunday for sure. And I hate that I couldn't do that yesterday, but I didn't get out of bed. I don't even remember what time it was when I got out of bed. It was like 3 or 4 in the afternoon. I wouldn't even let Pam in the room with me for a while. That's how bad it was bothering me. Alright, let's see if we can build up 1,000. We got lava bathing taken care of. We have the doors protected from the fire things. So let's hope when we put this guy out, he won't. How many did they just want one? So we'll at least get one in here, I think. And I don't know what we're going to do about the air elemental. It kept escaping, and I don't know what to do to keep it in. So I've done everything I know how to do to keep them from escaping. Huh? Well, might. Alright, almost have enough, and bam. Alright, well that gave us 15 grand. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, let's watch this guy. Oh, he is very happy. He is very happy. Let's go ahead and get a second one in. Right. Yeah, he doesn't need one, but I wanted him to have a friend. Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm not sorry about it. It's frustrating because I want to get this. The challenge is to get all the elementals in, and I can't figure out how to do the air elemental. And keep it from escaping. I mean, I could put it out to complete the challenge and then just get rid of it. But I mean, I technically could put it in with the griffins because they are alpine as well, I believe. Let's see. Griffin. Yeah. Alpine. Alright, let's see here. I don't want to do another challenge just yet. Let's just get off that. Well, let's see. Fairy forest have at least 5 fairies? Sure. We'll work on fairies. Alright, I'm gonna just see if I can put the air elemental in here. And I can. And it doesn't look like it's escaping. Or is it fighting the griffins? Oh no, it got out. Okay. Yeah, it's killing my people. Alright, sorry. Alright, yeah, I don't know what to do with them. So we're gonna have to just postpone that one. Until I can figure out how to keep them in. And I may do another game off camera. I need to change this ground over here though while I'm thinking about it. Alright, so let's look at fairies just before we get off here. Let's find them. Oh, we have dragons too. Oh, so many things. Sphinx. Actually, I don't see the fairies. Is this considered a fairy? Yeah, I don't. What is this, harpy? Okay, yeah. I'm not sure about that. Have at least 5 fairies in the zoo. Research advanced magic. Oh, I bet we haven't done that. We have not. That's where we get fairies from. And then we have magical trash containers, crystal of void, a mage, a barrier gate, and a magic barrier. I wonder if the magic barriers is what I need for those. So we'll have to figure out. I'm sure the fairies are gonna. I thought I had researched everything, but I guess I didn't. But anyway, so we'll let that go, and then when that research is done, we'll be able to work on the fairies, and then maybe that magic barrier will also prevent the air elementals from escaping. So we'll try that. But I mean, we did get 2 more creatures in. We got the fire elemental and the water elemental, or 3, and the earth elementals in today. So all we need is the air elemental to do that, and maybe the magic barrier is what we're needing for that. It doesn't say anything about that, because when we research air elementals, where is it? Air, right here, it didn't give us any. It gave us the crystal of grounding, and then it just had all these different creatures, so no new barriers or anything like that. You know, I don't know. It shouldn't have been escaping because I had the crystals of grounding. But you know, we'll try it again. But we're gonna do fairies next. We'll do a fairy thing. We'll probably do it over here, kind of connecting back this way, kind of bring our zoo all the way around, and then keep expanding out. So we'll probably do a fairy enclosure over in this area, and work back the other way. But that'll be yeah, you're excited for the fairies. I figured you would be. But that'll be the next enclosure we do, and we'll do that when we come back next time. So I do appreciate y'all being with me here today. This is Yurok, and if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell, and also don't forget to leave comments down below. All that stuff for you is free, and it helps me and the channel grow. I do appreciate all the support you give me so far. You guys rock. I love you guys. I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.